Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the flight deck. Hope you're doing well. We're back flying the F1 support series, and I know it's a 2003 series, but we are a little bit behind with my traveling and everything that's been going on. We have a 4 legs to go. This is one of 4. As per normal for these longer flights, this will be a split stream. We will stream the takeoff and climb up to cruise, and then we will pick it up for our briefing for our arrival into Las Vegas. We're currently down in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and we'll be making the 11-hour, 40-minute flight up to Las Vegas today. We'll be pretty heavy getting out of here, and should be good. Kevin's flying along with us. You can see him on the other side of my aircraft. He's supposed to be in the yellow DHL. Unfortunately, with the great model matching we have here, it put him in a blue and white Delta Airlines A330. So let's get on board. We'll get the aircraft up and ready to go. It's been a while now since I've flown this one too, so let's see if I remember how to do this. All right, into the cockpit we go. We'll get everything up and running. And up to the overhead. So we're going to turn the battery on. Battery is now on. Standby power to auto. That is now on. The hydraulic pumps are going off. Wipers are off. Nav lights on. Logo light will go on. Landing gear lever is confirmed down. And extended. The parking brake is confirmed set. Throttles are in idle. Reversers are stowed, and fuel control switches are cut off. Alright, so back up top, and we can establish our ground power. So left and right ground power are now on. And we are going to fire up the APU. We'll go to start. There we go. If we pop outside, we should hear her fart starting to come up. There she goes. APU is cranking. Alright, generator switches we'll see come on. APU gens. That will let us know the APU is up and running and fully producing. We could also probably come down here to our electrical panel. We should see it kick on as well. Oh, it's available. That's good. We're going to turn the APU bleed on, which it is. So we'll leave the generators off at the moment. We're on ground power for now. Air conditioning panel will pop up top here. Let's see if we get a lower one. There we go. So flight deck temperatures are all good. Cargo is good. Upper recirculation fans are on. They're all good. Trim air is on. Packs are off. We'll turn the packs on now. APU bleed is on, and engine bleeds 1 to 4 are all off. Alright, back up top. We come over to the IRSs. There's left, center, and right IRSs are aligning. Alright, let's head down to the FMC. Get our plan in. So here's the 787-800 database is active to January 24th, 24. That is all good. And we'll go to our init ref. We'll grab our GPS, plug it in, and the aircraft now knows where we are going. right. Go into our route. We're going to request our route from SimBrief. Just waiting for that to come in. There we go. We'll load in the route. And there we are. SBGR, which is Sao Paulo, to KLAS, which is Las Vegas. If we quickly come over to our next page, you can see the airways we'll be flying. Airways are going to take us up northwest over Brazil, Colombia, Central America, Mexico, and into the southern U.S. All right, that is all looking good. We'll execute that. So we're going to go to our departure and arrival. Our departure today is going to be off of runway 10 left, and we're going to be going off the Zors 2 Alpha. Zors 2 Alpha departure, and we're going to Gertu. We'll execute there. Back to the index. Our arrival that we are expecting at the moment will be the ILS Zulu for runway 26 left. And we will be coming in on the Ishi 2 arrival. We'll be entering at PGS. And we're just going to take a look at the ILS. See if I can do this without it crashing. Nope, it went and crashed on me. Ah, come on, Naviggraph. Alright, ILS Zulu 26 left. We'll take a look at the charts. Just looking at where the transitions are. Sorry, just give me a second here. We'll just go right in on the transition at final. Preno is good. All right, so that is set up. If we pop into our legs quickly, we can go through. Here's our departure. 17 pages of legs here all the way out. On BLD, and then Preno, that is correct. So we're going to come in here, we'll grab Preno, put it in there, and that gives us our continual route in. So that is all good. So routing is done. And we can go to our init ref. Index. Let's go to our performance initialization now. Alright, now I gotta figure out where you do the fueling for the aircraft again. It has been a while. Because I need more fuel than that, and I also have to set up my load. So is it here in menu, settings, weight and balance? There we go. So fuels for today's flight, we're going to be in kilograms, and we want 135,718 kilograms of fuel. That is now set. We look at our fuel, 1357. Now our gross weight is 382. We have a calculated takeoff weight of 404, so we're going to add to that, and that is going to be 82, 92, 102, so 22 tons, so that's going to be 2,900. 4041, we want 4045, so we'll go 29,400. 4045 is set, so our weight and fuels are set, and we can go back in and do our performance initialization. So our zero fuel weight today is 269.7. Reserve fuel for today's flight is 4.2 tons. Cruising altitude of 32,000 feet. That's our initial climb cost index of 90. We're probably going to be stepping, well, we will be stepping as we go, burning off weight. So that is all set. So let's execute that. Thrust limits. That's fine. We're going to leave it on there. TO1, that's fine. Over to the takeoff page. We're going to be doing a flaps 10 departure. Center of gravity is set. Runway position is good, and our V speeds 158, 172, and 187. Reference speeds are on. And our acceleration 1500 and 1500 are fine. Winds at the runway. Let's quickly see if it'll let us put that in. I'll grab the current weather. It's fairly nice. There we go. Winds are 080 at 10. And there's our runway winds. That is good. We can go back to our takeoff speeds. Yeah, and we'll redo those. That is set. Clear the messages. And we are good. So 1019 is our current barrel. We can come in, set that now. We'll go over to HPA. 1019 is set and cross-checked. And in the standby. We'll pop down here to the VNAV page now. And we're going to verify transition. Transition here is going to be on the departure. We are looking at a transition of 180. That is correct. All right, let me just pull up one more chart which closed on me when I open the other page. That's what I want. And we'll hide that and hide that. have to close Navigraph, reopen it. I lost all my data. For some reason it decided it wasn't going to display stuff anymore. Alright, let's hide that. Are you still in? No, you're not, but that's fine. Alright. Let's take a look at our route. It's a long one today. So here we are down here in Sao Paulo. We're going to be taking off, looping around out over the city. Then we're going to head northwest up over Brazil, as you can see, up over Colombia, up over Central America, all the way up through Mexico, up into the US and to Las Vegas. And that's about 11 hours and 40 minutes of flying. So it's going to be a long flight, and as I said before, we are going to split it so that it is a departure stream and an arrival stream. All right. So we'll go ahead and finish our cockpit preparations. Okay, so we're up top once again. IRSs are all set to nav, electrical panel, battery switches confirmed on, standby power switch, auto, left and right, external power are on. We're going to switch over to the APU now. So we're now switched over to auxiliary power. On the auxiliary power, generators and the external power is turned off. Hydraulic switches are all off. Internal lighting, we are good. Domes down, glare shields are good. Overhead panel lights are up. Nice and bright. We're all good there. Alright, bus ties, all four are in auto. On the electrical, and the generators are all off as the engines are not running. Alright, emergency exit lights are armed and guarded. Fuel panel is all set. We will turn on all the fuel pumps. Actually, let's see where our fuel is sitting. If we have fuel in the centers, we probably do, given the amount of fuel we're carrying. We have fuel in the center tank, but nothing in the stab tank. So we can turn on the center tank as well. And cross feeds are on. Window heat is now on. Engine anti-ice will all go to auto. Wing anti-ice will go to auto. Yaw dampers are on. And lighting panel is set. So we'll set up our overhead here. We have our takeoff speeds. Our V2 is 172, so it's going to be 172, 182. We'll leave it at 200. That's fine. Let's go to 182. Doesn't really matter. We'll set that. Runway heading for today is 095. That's set. .095 is set. And initial altitude will go right up to 32,000 feet. 32,000 feet is set. Altimeters are set to 1910. Weather radar is off. ND is set. We're going to go to a 40-mile bubble for you. And I will stay there. Go to 10 miles on my side. Mode control is good. Flight directors are now on. Auto throttles are armed. Autopilot disengage bar is up. LNAV VNAV is preset. FMA is confirmed. Toga LNAV VNAV. Speeds V2 plus 10 182. Altitude is set. Bank limit. Alright. Says it wants it in auto. Bank limit to auto. And display controls are set. Oxygen mass is good. CPT brightness is good. Flight instruments checked. Integrated standby flight display checked. CRT brightness checked. Landing gear lever down. Auto brake selector to RTO is set. Fuel quantity is checked. 135.7. Speed brake lever is down. Thrust levers are idle. Reversers are stowed. Parking brake is set. Flap levers is 0, indicating 0. Transponder, we will set that to 2,000. And seatbelt signs for the people in the back is set. All right. Let's do a radio check. We're going to go to 122.800. And we will make sure our radios are working. Sao Paulo Terminal, Skyways 5556, radio check. You're clear but very quiet.
Try again, I think it's the first call and it's louder after that.
Yeah, got you there.
Cool, cheers.
Alright, we'll take a look around. You can see we are sitting here at the terminal gate. There's Kevin is now pushing back. Our runway is right over here, so we don't have far to go at all. While he's doing that, I think we're going to try a straight push. See how that works for us. While he is finishing setting up. So, windows and doors are all closed. The APU generator is on. We come up top. APUs are on. External power is disconnected. Hydraulic pumps are now all on. System is pressurizing. Fuel pumps are confirmed all on that are required. Beacon is now on. Both. Now stab trim, it wants 5.8 units. 5.8 units is set. Rudder trim 0 transponder mode is set to standby. And seatbelts are all fastened. So let's go for the tug.
This is too small for your aircraft.
And Pro Air can do it. That's good. We'll clear the caution. We should be good to go. So one of the neat things in the new A300 600 freighter is one of the loadouts is for racing teams, and you can actually see either Formula One or Indy cars in there. I'm not sure which they are, but looks pretty cool. Alright, and we're going to do a straight push, so that should push us back over here out of the way of Kevin. We'll actually wait. He might be just about ready to go anyway. I'm not hearing his engines running.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being started.
You running super quiet engines there, Kevin? And my tow truck just went right into the building. Wonderful.
Locking gear.
Got the hair dryers on. Are you about ready to go? Can I push straight back, or are you you ready to go? I don't know if that's going to give me enough room. I'm going to wait for you. Oh, taxi light's on. Looks like he's ready to go. So in that case, we'll go tail right, nose left when we push out. Well, you said 2 seconds, and you're still sitting there.
Traffic. Post 101, taxi to Honeycomb, Golf, runway 10 left. From taxi by Yankee and Alpha.
There he goes. Sao Paulo area traffic after the taxiing aircraft passes left to right. Skyways 5556, push and start facing south on Yankee 1. Oh, he's got those whisper quiet engines. Look, they're not even spinning. Amazing. Oh, we're gonna get a tail strike situation. We might. Oh, so close.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
So close indeed. Okay, nose left, tail right.
Release the parking brakes, please.
Alright, he's clear. Let's release the brakes.
Release the parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, so fuel pumps are on. Beacon light is on. We are moving. We are good to start. So starting engine number 3 and 4. Alright, we have rotation. Both engines coming on fuel. Engine start. And we are drawing the fuel out of the center tanks at the moment. Draw that down. Not a lot, but it will get it down. Alright, that's a good start. Engines 1 and 2. Turn on the fuel. Oh, pushing right out to the line. Very nice. So this is the Asobo 747 in the sim with the AAU2 update. It's really made it flyable, and we'll be seeing more of this aircraft in its passenger configuration later when we do some different long-haul flights on our long-haul Sundays.
Please set parking brakes.
Alright, parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for your engine start.
Alright, we got the starter. Yeah, we're good there. You can disconnect.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, so again, popping up top, engine bleeds for all 4 engines are now on.
Sao Paulo
Confirming
traffic, postman 10
Generators are
late,
on.
departing on the south at 12.
APU generators are off. APU bleed is off.
Unlocking gear.
APU is shut down. Engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice are in auto. Flight controls. Let's bring up the flight control page. It's full left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral. Oh, we don't have the clunking noises.
Tow track disconnected. Bypassing
Neutral.
removal.
Back to the
Left
fuel
is good.
page. Auto brake
Right is
set
good.
to RTO. Flaps, we want flaps 10 for takeoff. Flaps 10 selected. Flight deck door closed and locked. Taxi light can come on. It's daytime, we don't need the other lights. And that is where we are heading. Sao Paulo area traffic, Skyways 5556, taxiing runway 10 left via Yankee 1 Yankee Golf, holding short on Golf. Alright. There's the pin and the wave, and he's going to head off. There we go. So all engines are up and running, brakes are released. Bring the power up. We are heavy, it's going to take a bit of effort. And Kevin has departed. There's his lights disappearing up to the clouds.
Sao Paulo traffic, postman 101 heavy 4500, so about up to 12 departure.
Alright, so we're going to head out this way. We're going to make a right turn here and just head right down to the runway. See, the winds are almost straight down the runway as well, which is very nice for us. So give us some nice spacing. Alright, as we come up, get on the brakes. There's the inner marker. Alright. So FMA is verified. Toga and LNAV VNAV flaps are confirmed, set for takeoff at 10. Transponder is set TARA. Range is set. We're set on the other side. You can see our departure route already in there. MCP is set 182, 095, and 32,000 feet. Alright, so landing lights are on, turn off lights are on, taxi light is off, strobe lights and wing lights are on. Sao Paulo area traffic, Skyways 5556, take position, runway 10 left. And approach path is clear. Move ourselves out. Looking good. Let's get ourselves out now. And we will be departing Brazil. Go, all lined up and ready to go. So brakes are set. Let me do the checklist clearing thing here. All right, that is done. So, engines to 40%. Engines are good. Engines are stable. Runway's good. Engines are looking good. We are ready for takeoff. Sao Paulo area traffic, Skyways 5556. Departing runway 10 left. Sao Paulo. Brakes released. Takeoff power set. Sounds very nice. 140. V1. Check. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Gear is up. Easing the nose down for acceleration. Command A, LNAV, VNAV. Flaps 5. And flaps retract. 250 knots. And we do have a altitude restriction between 7 and 9,000 here at GR27. Sao Paulo area traffic, Skyways 5556, climbing through 5,500 on the Zorza 2 Alpha departure. Last call out for Sao Paulo. 6,000 feet. Turn off lights can come off. Wing lights off. Alright, we have to be below 16,000 at GR212. And a few other restrictions as well, but we should be good. Below 9,000. There, it's holding that as we come around. Start climbing again. And our next restriction is 16,000. Over here at 212. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Logo lights off.
Sao Paulo traffic, Postman 01, hitting country overhead south that we're inbound to regard to. Final call for Sao Paulo.
Yeah, we got some good spacing there. About 20 odd miles at the moment. So there's our acceleration above 10,000, and we'll start climbing again. As you can see, we're drawing fuel off of our center tank at the moment. So we'll drain that, and then we'll switch over to the mains. And then once the two mains equal the outer engines with their reserves, we'll switch over to each one running off their own. Alright, so there's our climb. We're all looking good there. You can go over to the legs page. As we kind of level out here, we'll turn the seatbelts off for the guys in the back. There's a couple of the handlers and loadmaster in the back that can break out the coffee and the breakfast sandwiches as we have a long trip ahead of us. We've also got our relief crew sitting back there as well, since this is pretty much a 12-hour flight. Top of climb. There's our restriction coming into play, 16,000 feet. You've already burned off 2 tons of fuel. So we've got, after this leg, we've got 3 more legs to go. Both of them are broken into departure and arrival streams. We're flying to Las Vegas now. From Las Vegas, we're going to head to Edinburgh in Scotland, where we're going to do a technical stop, and then we'll be flying from there down to Abu Dhabi for the last race of the season. Once we're done there, we'll be flying the aircraft back to Stansted, where they were based out of. And that will wrap it up for the Formula One Tour. Sundays will remain long haul, be it cargo or passenger, and will remain on multiplayer. So we can do these split streams. It's the only way could really do it, having the dog to take care of and other stuff to do. ATC is nice, but on long flights like that, you're kind of chained to the chair for that many hours, especially if everybody is up and online. Monday, tomorrow, we will be back on New Year's Day. We're back in Japan, carrying on that trip. Tuesday, we will be flying our tour of Canada as we leave Goose Bay. Wednesday, we're back down in the States. First flight for a while in the Dash 7 as we do the U.S. Capitals tour. Thursday is our usual day off. Friday, we are back in our Japan tour. There's transition. And again, Saturday we'll be back in the Canada tour, Sunday being the next leg in our F1 series. And that's, of course, if everything goes well and nothing happens. We'll see about that. But as you can see, we're through 18,000 feet, climbing out nicely. And yeah, we are kind of rocking all over the place, but it's all good. A couple stutters there, not sure what's going on. Hopefully it doesn't affect the flight. So we're about 36, 35 miles to top of climb now. Now we have 11,000 feet to go. Hello, Brian. Hope your week went well and you're having a good weekend, holiday weekend. Making us our turn onto our, basically we're heading out from this way. We'll just get ourselves out on the mountain. There's 320 miles. This is taking us northwest out over Brazil as we head up that way. Oh, you've been off all week? Oh, that's cool. Hope you've been enjoying it. So again, this is a split stream. Anything with a flight time over 4 hours, I've started splitting it. Just makes it easier on myself and everyone else being able to go do other things. And then we'll resume tonight. So we'll be landing around 8:30, 9 o'clock into Las Vegas. Oh, you bought GSX? Yeah, it has it can do some things pretty good, and other times you get frustrated with it. I'm sure you've seen our pushbacks. It was the other day, there was 4 of us. I think it was the last flight into Rovaniemi for the Christmas series. All 4 of us were given the same pushback instructions because we were lined up together, and GSX pushed all of us the wrong way. I don't know. So there's our fuel showing low in the center tank there. Now we are let's see if I can find it. We are running auto fuel, so it will automatically, when this is down, it will automatically shift over to the mains, and it will feed both engines 1 and 2 off number 2 main, and 3 and 4 off number 3 main. And like I said, when this number gets down to this combined number, which is 20.9 tons, then it will switch again, and engine 1 will run off this, engine 2 will run off this, and that will take care of everything there. Now what just beeped away at me there? Oh. That's giving me the fuel warnings. So it should do it on its own. So we'll see. Not sure how far down this is going to run it before it switches. Yeah, I would go to flightsim.to, see if anyone's already done them. If they haven't, yeah, you're going to have to do your own. But if somebody's already done them, that would be great. $28,000 feet, 4,000 to go. Still climbing at 1650, which is very nice. As we cruise along here. Almost up to cruise. So once we're settled in cruise, I'll be ending this stream. Flight will continue. As I said, we've got some 11 hours to go, and then we will be picking it up for the briefing and arrival into Las Vegas this evening. Don't forget, Brian, to get the profiles for your aircraft as well. That makes a big difference. $2,000 feet to go. So you set your target to 15 frames, Kevin? And how are you checking the LODs? Are you just going into the menu and seeing what it's set for? Yeah, Brian, I think there is one for the Phoenix. Should be one for all the major airplanes by now. I believe I've even got one for the DC-6, which when I load cargo, actually loads it in the right spots, which is pretty cool. 1,000 to go. It's looking very nice up here at altitude. 32,000 feet. We're still in climb mode. Still on the departure. Oh, it shows you? Oh, interesting. Where's it showing you that? Is it a separate little program? $32,000 feet. Coming level. And there you can see our next step. We're stepping up to flight level 360 in 500 nautical miles. We're doing 0.84. Kevin, not sure what your cruising speed is in the A330, but we are now firmly established in cruise. We'll be switching over the fuel tanks in a minute, but we can sit back and enjoy the flight. There we go. There she is. So we're going to stop the stream here. We'll be back, as I said, in roughly 10.5 hours or so. And we'll be streaming our arrival into Las Vegas. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting the subscribe button, the bell notification to let us know when we go live. We stream 5 or 6 days a week. And you are more than welcome to come along and join the fun. If you want to join the Flight crew, come on over to our Discord. You can get information on the aircraft, when we fly, when and where. All of our live streams are community flights, such as Kevin flying along today. We fly multiplayer sometimes, VAT sim a lot, and you are more than welcome to come and join in on the flights. And all the information about what we're flying, where in the world, and when is posted on the Discord. You can also get answers to any questions you have about the aircraft, the sim, or anything else flight sim related. If you really want to help out with aircraft and sceneries and the variety of things we do, you can consider joining the channel. You get the fancy little icon by your name. You can get custom emojis and some other perks that are coming. You can request flights and routes, and we're working on some other stuff coming into the new year. So hope you enjoyed, and hope you'll come back in this evening for our arrival into Las Vegas. Take care, everybody. Brian, enjoy your day. Kevin, hope you have a smooth flight. We'll be chatting with you in a bit, and we will see you all later tonight. Bye for now.